Hello again, and thank you for your interest in MA charts and market analysis charting. This tutorial will walk you through how to set up the export that is necessary for the enhanced edition of MA charts. This export is necessary because the MLS doesn't provide all of the information that we need to be able to analyze data as much as we want. So let's start off with doing a couple of things. First one, you're going to want to be able to split your screen here a little bit to be able to see both Matrix and the MA Charts website at the same time. It'll make things a lot easier. So what I'm going to do here is I had things maximized for Matrix here, so I'm going to click here so I don't have the screen maximized. I'm going to drag it over, and Windows wants to make it a little bit bigger, but I'm not going to let it. And then over here, I've got the enhanced export setup. And what I'm trying to do is I want to be able to see Matrix, but I also want to be able to see the enhanced export fields. Because what we're going to need to do is create an export that has these fields listed exactly in this order. Right? So at this point I've got my screen set up where on one half I can see the export fields on the MA Charts Enhanced Export page, and you can find that in the instructions section right next to this video link. So I've got that set up over here, and I have the home page of Matrix set up over here. Okay, now to get to the ability to create exports, you start off from Home in Matrix, you click on My Matrix, you click on Settings, and then you click Custom Exports. Perhaps I was a little too quick there, so you click My Matrix, Settings, you scroll to the bottom, and you click Custom Exports. Alright, you can see that I've already created a couple of custom exports here, but I'm going to create another one. So we're going to click Add Export, and we're going to give this a name. We'll call this MA Charts Enhanced. And you can call this whatever you'd like. I would suggest that you just call it MA Charts, so it's pretty self-explanatory. So we select that, and now what we need to do is find the fields. And the easiest thing to do here is to click into the available fields, press the first letter of the field you're looking for, and at this point I'm looking for listing number, and we go in and find listing number and then double click on it, and it moves right over. Next one I'm looking for is status. Double click on it, there we go. And you're seeing how this is working. Street number, I went through that entire list there, and now I press U to get to unit. And again, it's very important that you go through this methodically and make sure that you keep everything in the proper order. If not, what you'll find is your charts and your graphs and the reporting will be inaccurate because this relies upon this export being in the order that the system expects. So at this point I'm to square footage, and then I want square footage finished. And now we're going to scroll down here, grab a few more. I apologize, something's going on with my computer. I think I've got my second monitor plugged in, so it's wanting to Windows is wanting to do something funny here. Alright, I left off with parking covered total. I want to go to listing date here. You'll find as you go through this process, I know what I found in the process is that I was surprised that there were so many different fields that I could export, and information that is just really valuable in the process of analyzing data for clients. And of course you'll see here that this isn't the swiftest process you'll ever go through, but it's also not the toughest one either. And lastly, you'll see that I threw in here latitude and longitude and a few fields that we're presently not using in the reports, but we might end up using in the future, so I didn't want people to have to go back and restart and rebuild this export. Hopefully you only have to build it once. Alright, so at this point we should have export fields that match the export that we need. 36 fields in total, all in order. Now let's say that we did get them out of order. If you did go through this list and you're double checking, you go back and you take a look at this, and let's say that maybe your status is higher than your listing number, you can simply just move that around by clicking on the particular field, clicking up or down. So in this case I've clicked down and it's now in order. Right? And it's probably worth going through and just doing a quick double check and ensuring that yes, you're in fact in order here. Once you've done that, there's two more important things that you need to do. You need to go over to include column names, and we want to select label, and then for separator we want to select tab. Alright? So there we go. The process here, of course, once we're in set export definition, we put in a name. MA charts will work just fine. I had to put enhanced because I already have an MA charts export. So you provide a name for it. You move the available fields over to the export fields in the order that's described right here in the instructions on how to set up the enhanced export. Of course, I'll say one last time that it needs to be in the exact order. Then of course we come down to the include column names, we click label, then we click on separator, we click the tab selection there. Those two are important. Again, it won't work if we don't have those. And lastly, we click save. And now we have the MA charts enhanced export. And this is available if we go out and just do a quick search here, do a general, an active, and we do 98020, and let's just do a quick 500 to 525. There's got to be something in there. Yep, there's 3 in the area, and we can, if we blow up the screen here, we can see in the exports, if we want to export those out, I now have my MA charts enhanced export, and I can click export and go ahead and save that as desired. So there you are. Thanks for following along here. It's taken you a few minutes to set this up, but I think you'll find the time and effort will be rewarded with some great reporting. If you have more questions, visit macharts.com. There's more instruction pages as well as support forums. Thanks again. Bye-bye.